Before I started working on the farm, I moved up here from SoCal, and I was homeless and living in a tent. And I thought that was the end of it for me. But I got hooked up with Eric at the free breakfast, and he told me about the Puerto Nuevo farm, so I went, and I enjoyed it. I had a good time. They found projects that I was capable of doing, and it made me feel good about myself, so I wanted to go the next time. I started feeling I could do better, and I have done better.
So when we founded the farm, we had an idea to somehow get food to needy people, but we didn't really quite know how. In the first couple of years, we made some donations, but about 3 years into the project, we met Eric at Abundant Grace, co-side worker. And first, he brought some volunteers, and they would work the farm, and then Eric would be in charge of distributing the food. Not only does the food get to homeless and low-income families, but Eric gets grants to support an employment program here.
The co-side worker hires homeless and low-income folks to support stability, reintegration, planning, teamwork, and healing. And we've seen results in the lives of the people we work with every season.
A friend of mine suggested that I came, and then after he suggested I came, I was always like, aren't you going to go up to the farm? You know, it was kind of like I was the one making sure that on Mondays and Thursdays that he was, going. And when he didn't come anymore, I made sure that I stayed involved.
Well, I started coming up here just because I thought, oh, good, vegetables and fruit and stuff, And then the extra money was just so helpful to put gas in the car, pay the car insurance every month, just get back and forth to doctor's offices, instead of having to try to recycle aluminum cans where you didn't get to eat too. But
this holiday, we are trying to raise $50,000. The annual budget is $85,000, which covers all salaries and insurance, payroll, workers' comp, bookkeeping services, and so on. We really need your help to employ and train people, to feed our neighbors in need, and to help people get their lives back on track. This is a unique and amazing program, and we need your help.
Oh, well, I love growing all the vegetables and working together as a team and just watching the miracle of life and that we're helping others and helping ourselves.
Over 20,000 pounds of fruits and vegetables are distributed for free at 3 sites in Half Moon Bay. Our main partner is Co-side Lutheran Church, which hosts and supports the free community breakfast twice a week. 30 volunteers put in 2,700 hours of service each year to serve over 5,000 people. We also bring produce to the Table of Plenty and St. Vincent de Paul at the Catholic Church.
Oh, that's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Thank you. Awesome.
Not only has it provided me with income so that I'm able to buy food and put gas in my car, feed my cats. I find it very therapeutic for me. It's beautiful up here. It just kind of lets me, I'm being productive, but at the same time I'm just like clearing my head, and I feel really good when I leave here.
I have seen this farm be a place of healing. I have experienced this project as something that is much bigger than any of us as individuals. And that's something that Jay and I are really proud to be a part of.
It has helped me in many ways. It's helped us meet our basic needs. We have a car, we have insurance payments, we have stuff in storage. There's times that we needed to have money to eat. They're very nice, very polite. It's nice to come out here on the farm and being able to be taken care of and actually have someone to talk to when we need to without being judged. It's really, really helpful. It has helped me a lot.
In just a short sentence, overall, I'm happy to be out here.
And I'm happy that she's happy.
and it feels good after you get done to see all the food and everything else that it provides. So it's pretty positive on all bases. Oh, quite a few people that they wanted to go to work, but they knew if they showed up, you know, smelling like alcohol or whatever, that they wouldn't be able to work. So they quit drinking the night before. I got to be productive, work hard. It's been me my whole life.
Hiring the homeless to grow the organic produce is only half of this project. The other part is distributing it to families in need.
Hola, muy buenos días. Mi nombre es Silvestre. Yo y mi familia venimos al desayuno a desayunar y nos gusta mucho. Venimos a traer verduras para la familia, nos ayuda mucho.
Volunteers at the Coastside Lutheran Church make the breakfast happen. People from almost all of our local faith communities, several civic organizations, and others come together to put on a healthy breakfast. While the homeless eat at the breakfast, 90% of our guests are Latinos from the hospitality services and agricultural sectors. Abundant Grace recently commissioned a survey of 255 Spanish speakers and found that over 50% are doubled and tripled up in housing. 75% work in Half Moon Bay, and 35% have worked the same job for 10 years or longer. Over 65% of those surveyed earn less than $50,000 a year, and of that number, half earn less than $25,000 per year. The overwhelming majority, or 67%, have lived here 15 years or longer. Our conclusion is that these are long-term, stable, low-income families who form the core of our tourist, home services, and agricultural industries. They live in inadequate housing without much support or a living wage. They rely on your generosity and our work together for food justice.
Mi nombre es Brígida Contreras y yo vivo en esta comunidad y yo vengo cada semana al desayuno con mi esposo, mi familia y es una gran ayuda para todos los que venimos al desayuno.
Just going there and helping out gave me like a sense of purpose, because at the time I was, not doing so well. But just a great program.
I rode around on a bicycle, long hair, beard, shabby, collecting cans, started working at the farm, got a nice haircut, and now I have my own business as Coastside Handyman, and this is my truck. Thanks, Abundant Grace.